Hey, this is Russ. I thought about this, and rather than doing a standard Foodie Tuesday or a Fast Food Friday, I talk a little bit about some cookies. Yeah, cookies. Yeah, we eat those things, right? So, I was thinking what kind of cookies would be good? And the first thing that came to mind was cookies from Aldi's. Do you guys have an Aldi's near you? Yeah, Aldi's is known as how should I put this? An affordable grocery store. It's not like something like Whole Foods where you pay a lot of money for food. Yeah, this is affordable stuff. So a lot of the products in there are brands that are specific that you can only get at Aldi's, right? So one of the things that they had were cookies made by a company called Benton. Now I've had these before in the past, and the one thing I noticed when I was buying some of these cookies were these things are a lot like Girl Scout cookies. Now, they're not the only ones that do this. Walmart had them too. Walmart has their own brands that simulated the Girl Scout cookies. Now, when you buy Girl Scout cookies, you're actually helping the Girl Scouts too. So we all know that these are not inexpensive cookies. They're kind of expensive if you buy from the Girl Scouts, but people do it because it supports the Girl Scouts, and that's a good thing, okay? But I wanted to see, has the qualities changed over the years? Well, here's what I noticed. I can't find those cookies anymore. I went to two Aldis, and both of them did not have the cookies I wanted. They used to have cookies that simulated the Thin Mints. Yeah, Thin Mints are probably one of the most popular Girl Scout cookies. They had their own version of it, and yeah, they don't have it anymore. I haven't seen that in a long time at Aldi's. So what happened? Did the Girl Scouts get after them? I don't know what happened, but they're gone. Now, I didn't check Walmart. I'm just talking about Aldi's today. So then I wanted to find other cookies that I know that they had. I mean, I'm looking off camera here again. There's some Girl Scout cookies called the Caramel Delights Samoas. Okay? They had cookies that were similar to that. I couldn't find that either. Now, I did see a spot on the shelves that showed it, but both stores didn't have it. Now, they're so popular, they sold out. I couldn't find it. So I said, okay, what about the peanut butter filled stuff? Couldn't find that either. So what happened? Did they take them away? I have no idea. So I said, well, I'm here. Let's get some cookies. Let's talk about cookies anyway. So here's what I got. Benton's chocolate chip cookies. What does this package look like to you? Yeah, it looks just like it. Yeah, is that a ripoff of that brand too? Chips Ahoy's. Now they do sell Chips Ahoy there, okay, but they also sell Bentons. I'll open this up and try that. And then I also got Benton's Pecan shortbread cookies. What does that look like to you? Some Keebler pecan shortbread cookies? I mean, even the packaging kind of looks like it, right? So let's see how good these things are. Let's try the chocolate chip cookies first. Now you notice I'm actually just wearing a lavalier mic this time. Yeah, you have the studio mic in front of it. It's yeah, hard to talk and move around. Okay, let's try this. This is the chocolate chip cookies. I'll open this up here. Sorry for all the noise, but that's just how the packaging is. Now, obviously, I'm not going to eat this whole thing. We'll have to save it for a rainy day, for another day. So here's what they give you. Here's what's inside. So it's in 3 little trays, and you've got cookies here. So yeah, let's try it. Let me grab one here. Here's what the cookie looks like, just so that you can see it. Okay. Now, just looking at it, it does sure look like a Chips Ahoy type cookie, but I'll tell you, somehow the feel is a little different. I don't know. Let's taste it first. Let's see what happens. It's crunchy. Tastes like a Chips Ahoy. I would say this. grab another one here. They have a lot of chips in here. Okay, you might see it more on the back end of this one. Let's grab another. It doesn't look like a lot there, but when you flip them over, you see it. They do have quite a few chips. The overall taste does taste a lot like a Chips Ahoy cookie. But I will say this, even without having a Chips Ahoy next to it, the texture is slightly different. Yeah, I think the Chips Ahoys might be better. But what did this thing cost? Let me see here. Chocolate chip cookies, $1.39. $1.39, okay? Chips Ahoys would cost you a lot more than that. Now, I'm not going to give you the pricing of that because you can look that up yourself. Because every place that sells it is a little bit different. And depending on where you are, it could be totally different than what we buy it for here. I still like it. But I think the texture overall, I don't know, it kind of tastes a little drier. I mean, cookies are not supposed to be wet tasting. They are typically dry, but these kind of somehow taste a little drier. They don't have the same kind of crunch either that a Chips Ahoy might have. So, okay, let's put this one aside. Let's try this other one. Still good. Let me say that. I still like it. If I had to rate it, let's say a level 10 would be a Chips Ahoy. Okay, we'll put that as our benchmark. I would say these would rate a solid 8. Yeah, I would say a solid 8 compared to the benchmark of a Chips Ahoy. 80% there for these cookies to a Chips Ahoy. And for the price, you can't beat it. I think you'd probably have to pay for 2 packages of Chips Ahoy, or 2 packages of these you would get compared to 1 package of a Chips Ahoy, based on pricing, I think. Okay, let's try this pecan shortbread cookies. Now, I've had a lot of the Keebler version of this, so I really know this cookie very well. I've had the Chips Ahoys quite a bit too. All right. You know, the problem with these cookies, once you open up, there's nothing there to kind of reseal them. So I'm going to have to put all this stuff into a Ziploc bag to preserve it and keep the air out of it. Here's what you get, okay? So I don't know how much they give you in the Keebler version anymore. But how much are these? These are shortbread cookies, $1.45. So they're a little bit more expensive by how much is that? 6 cents more. 6 cents more than the chocolate chips. But they are also, they're thicker, okay? Let me look at this chocolate chip thing again here. Now, according to the nutritional facts, it said that the chocolate chip cookies are, if you eat 3 cookies, you have 160 calories if you eat 3, okay? And for the pecan shortbread, it says if you eat 2 of these cookies, it's 150 calories. So roughly 2 of these cookies to 3 of the chocolate chip cookies would be kind of similar in the calorie count. But again, these are thicker than the chocolate chip cookies, so when you average it out, it comes out about the same. Okay, let's try these. These are real good. These are really good. Okay. I will put these right up against the Keeblers. Yeah, flavor-wise is really good. Texture-wise is just right up there with the others. Now, here's the thing, okay? You could buy the other one and do a back-to-back comparison. Probably would be the better thing to do, right? But I know these cookies very well, right? I've had these cookies my whole life, right? This is really good. The chocolate chip cookies, they're good, but you know, I think the Chips Ahoys might be a little bit better. Yeah, but you know, for the price, and this, can't beat it. You know, I'm all about the value, right? This has good value, has good taste, has good texture. How would I rate this against the standard of the Keebler version? 10 out of 10. Yeah, I would say this is pretty much the same. So what would you do? Would you buy the name brand, or would you buy the Aldi's version? Bentons. Bentons pecan shortbread cookies and Benton's chocolate chips. Okay, I think between the two, if I had an option, this is the one I'm grabbing. Now, I did pick up a couple more cookies. Now, I'm not going to do these reviews right now because I'm going to have way too many cookies out to deal with if I do that. But let me show you what I got. Just bending over off camera here. Here's some others that they have. We'll do these maybe another day. Benton's peanut butter fudge cookies. All right, it's another type of cookie. This is like peanut butter in the inside with fudge around the outside. We'll do this one another day. They have Benton's striped fudge cookies. Okay, you guys have seen similar type cookies somewhere along the line. I don't think these are available on a Girl Scouts thing. Let me look through their site here. No, they don't have these. Yeah, so I think the only things I've seen that they used to have, and I can't find any more, in the equivalent of the Girl Scouts would be the Girl Scouts Caramel Delight Samoas. Samoas, yeah, that's what it looks like. I've seen and had those. Those are very good from the Bentons. I'm not sure how good it compares against Girl Scouts. I've seen cookies that are similar to their Thin Mints. Okay, and peanut butter patties tagalongs. Let me click on this. Let me see if this shows me anything. It's just nutritional values here. I don't want to do that. Let me go to. Let me go back to this other thing. Maybe it shows me some pictures here. No, not quite exactly the same. Not quite exactly the same. But they had some peanut butter and chocolate covered cookies in the past. It kind of reminded me maybe it could have been a kind of a clone of a Girl Scout cookie, but it doesn't look the same. No. So those cookies are gone. Like I said, the Thin Mint equivalent, I don't see it anymore. The other ones, the caramel, it's not on the shelf right now, so I don't know if they've gotten rid of them or they're just sold out. I have no idea. Okay, but anyways, regardless, the cookies by themselves, very good. Value-wise, can't beat it. Of the two that we just reviewed here, this is the one I would do. Pecan shortbread cookies from Bentons. I think the overall taste, texture, feel, everything is very similar to the Keebler version. So yeah, this is what I would buy. It's for the price, how can you beat it? Really? Yeah. This is where the diet's all messed up because of all this stuff, right? I'm not gonna do it all. I mean, I'm not gonna eat all this at one time. So this actually is less than having to eat the entire typical meals that I would do for a fast food Friday. So anyways, if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll talk to you guys next time. Tastes good to me.